The lightweight division. A division so competitive that only the best last. It requires speed, accuracy, and power to be the best. Ryan Garcia, a true monster when it comes to speed. His punches sound like thunder, and his legs move like lightning.
Hard right hand. Wow. How did he weather that? Another one. And a hook. And down he goes.
Boxing record 21-0. Lomachenko, a true footwork and accuracy specialist.
Lomachenko's going down. Yep.
That straight left is getting through.
That straight left hand to the body has been Lomachenko's one of his best weapons.
Boxing record 18-2. Tank Davis, the lightweight Mike Tyson with punches that could easily break someone's bones. Boxing record 26-0. But then, a kid from Australia that mastered every single aspect of boxing. A true underdog. The WBA champion of the world, George Kambosos Jr. His work ethic is unmatched. His spirit is unbeatable. But most importantly, he has the heart of a fighter. Today, we will take a closer look at George Kambosos' life from growing up in Sydney to climbing his way up the boxing ranks and conquering the lightweight division. Welcome to Boxing Matrix. Enjoy this video. George Kambosos was born on the 14th of June, 1993, from parents of Greek descent. During the early years of his life, George admits that he was overweight and was often bullied for that.
I'll speak last. You're in a race, I was last.
He was a 10-year-old under 5 feet tall and weighed 135 pounds. He could barely run from here to there without doubling over. Kambosos found himself struggling to keep his fitness up while playing rugby league in Sydney's southern suburbs. Then one day, his father enrolled him in boxing classes to improve his fitness and lose his excess weight. And Kambosos had fallen in love with it.
There's always going to be early challenges. I mean, you're going to have days where you have injuries, days where you're sore, days where you think, so what am I doing this for? I mean, what's the bigger picture? As an amateur here, there wasn't no money, you're not getting paid to do it. I mean, so you're doing it for the love of the sport and to learn the experience and keep moving forward. To be able to fight in front of people that want to come see me fight and be proud and make your family proud and obviously myself proud. So now we look where we're at, all these titles, get you closer to the ultimate title, which is the World Championship.
Then came a time when this aspiring boxer had to pick between boxing and rugby. He found himself at a crossroads as a teenager. But he was soon filled with this dilemma, and the boy chose to pursue the path of boxing. After that, he achieved 85 victories in 100 amateur bouts, and after his 100th match, he would start his professional fighting career. On the 18th of May, 2013, he fought with Jason Makgura in Sydney, Australia, where he won the fight by technical knockout. In December of 2017, Kambosos won the WBA Oceania title by beating the worldwide famous Brandon Ogilvy. After winning so many fights without losing a single bout, he caught the attention of Manny Pacquiao, who chose Kambosos as his main sparring partner in June 2017, in preparation for his bout with Jeff Horn. And so Kambosos had caught the eye of the big stars of boxing and was promised a bright future.
What again? I was like, well, I'm actually going to do this. I'm out here. I'm going to try to.
Kambosos would then go on to face the Venezuelan Richard Pena in Athens, Greece. His second home welcomed him with so many emotions that some of them even cried. Kambosos always carries 2 flags when he fights.
I take both flags with me, and the Australian flag and the Greek flag. I mean, when you got that Spartan warrior blood in you, I mean, then obviously you're born in Australia where you got that Anzac fighting. I mean, you take every step to win. You can't be beat, and that's why I haven't been beat yet. And I'm going to continue working hard, continue winning, and win that world title. And whoever comes through my way, be ready because I'm ready.
Kambosos seems to have a strong bond with Greece and its culture, as he even has tattoos with famous Greek quotes that have been said by great ancient fighters. Fighters like Leonidas, Achilles, and more names that he admires.
I'm very proud of my Greek heritage. And when I fight, I'm a warrior. I mean, the way I train, I take the aspects of a Spartan warrior, the way they live. And when they train day in, day out, they prepared 100% for battle. Having that on my back when I'm fighting, I mean, shows the people that I'm here to fight and here to win. I mean, kill or be killed, I'm there to take what's mine. The writing, Molon Lave, which is a very famous Greek term, back again with the Spartan warriors. When the Persians try to take over Sparta, the Spartans turn around and said Molon Lave, and it means if you want to come and get it. And I'll take that into the fight game. I mean, if I got a title, someone wants to come and get it, and it's worth my time, come and get it. If someone wants something in life, take something away from me, if you can, come and get it, and we'll see how successful you are. Because to beat me, I mean, you have to kill me, and to kill me, you got to be prepared to die yourself.
The Venezuelan was defeated by TKO, and it was now clear that Kambosos was heading for the big fights. Mickey Bey, the former IBF lightweight champion, would be George Kambosos' toughest fight yet. And it was the first time that George would fight with so many viewers, and he was certain that he would get the win.
Yeah, you're right. I really think that whoever finishes these last 20 seconds.
Yeah, that big left hand.
Yeah, that was a great shot. They actually traded shots,
but he's just the kind of fighter that has still been stayed in the gym. He said, "Fitness is my life."
In a new place, training over here in Brooklyn, in Bed-Stuyvesant with
right hand sneaks in for Bey, and for Kambosos, and then he eats a
sharpshooter. He's thinking. He's got Kambosos not being aggressive as maybe he normally is.
Kambosos catching those punches on the gloves, looking for a counter shot. He won that title back in September 2014, but vacated the very next year without making a defense.
Pretty things that he's doing in there. Good body work from both men.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's got to do to try to work his way inside as Mickey Bey stings him again with the left hand.
A lot of upper body movement, head movement, come forward, throwing hooks, countering. He's got his head movement. He lets those punches go. This round, he definitely found his rhythm.
He did catch a sneaky left hand there by Bey, but overall, I think a better round for Kambosos. That fight in the shower and then come back and watch this card because there's some really, really good fights. Definitely that second round as well, as he was able to keep Kambosos at bay, if you will.
The hooks, both right and left from Kambosos.
Nice right hand.
Mickey has to be careful.
When he gets bodied when Mickey Bey threw that left, and then he got in that left hook right there too, just changing the level. And another left hand lands for Mickey Bey as well.
He's staying in front of Kambosos like this without jabbing. He allows for openings where Kambosos outside of the ground.
He's able to avoid the right hand, land his jab, land the harder shot.
He was totally outclassing and outboxing John Molina. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to scar. Mickey Bey landed better, but Bey's in there.
Oh, and there's a nice left hand that lands from Kambosos. And Mickey Bey may be stunned a little bit as he finishes up with the left hook to the body. And Bey comes through with the counter hook as they get a slight clash of heads in there, but big right hand. But, I mean, these guys are doing some good tight work on
of a glove. A lot of times they land on the other guy's glove. He landed several early in the round.
I would ask you what you'd be saying, but I know that you are very familiar with both of these guys. And Mickey Bey, despite
pressure of Kambosos is a real thing.
He gets back to the stick.
Yeah, you're seeing
talented 135-pound division, and both behind those jabs, though, Chris. There he goes, and he drops Mickey Bey. Half his hand range. He tries, he lands that right uppercut again. It's been a close, entertaining fight as he punches to the bell.
Still undefeated, ferocious, George Kambosos Jr.
After winning by split decision, he gained a lot of fans, as the fight was on the undercard of Terence Crawford versus Kambosos. But now, he would have to get even tougher with himself, as he was one step away before having a shot at the IBF title.
I mean, boxing took over my life. That passion just grew more and more. The winning, the passion of being one-on-one with someone else, trying to fight them and beating them in front of a crowd was second to none.
He would be seen in the gym training for hours. He had ambitions of becoming a world champion. He wanted to prove everyone wrong. He wanted to make his younger self proud of the person he had become. And so, on the 31st of October of 2020, he would fight Selby, one of the toughest fighters in the lightweight division. The winner of the fight would have a shot at the lightweight title against Teofimo Lopez. Kambosos knew that he needed to win that fight no matter the sacrifice, as he was closer to his dream than ever before. At the start of the fight, Selby moved effectively on the outside and had his jab working from the first minute, while Kambosos stalked the center of the ring.
It's far too slow. Somebody like Selby will be able to time that and catch you while you're stepping on your heel.
Kambosos was throwing with strength and fury, claiming he wanted to halt Selby within the distance, while Selby tried to keep within range on the end of his jab.
This is a guy who's waiting for his own shot. Kambosos is very patiently waiting for the counter. He does have those fast hands, doesn't he? Kambosos, you can see they're light.
He's positioned and he's waiting for Selby to come in. Selby needs to feint.
That's it, now let the right hand go.
To trigger something first, or a reaction from Kambosos before he punches. You can't just go in and punch at will, because Kambosos will be waiting for him.
He can't land a shot here in this fourth round, Selby.
No, but he's getting some balanced shots, but he's giving you the impression that he's forcing the issue, forcing the action, and good right hand from Selby in the exchange.
Let's go.
Kambosos Jr. is not going to win the round by weight.
Selby continued to bounce around outside in his flowing style, while Kambosos doubled up on his jab and unleashed his power once he got near.
Release touch. Fifth round about to come to an end here. Oh, lovely right hand over the top from Selby. Kambosos took it really well, but that might have been a clean.
When it came to Selby's midsection, Kambosos had the most success, and the Welshman was fast to get into his rhythm.
A few really nice looking counters, but when he's coming forward like that, he's trying to be the lead-off guy. He's had no success, no joy whatsoever.
The seventh was one of Kambosos' best, as he hit a couple of great counters and had Selby backed up against the ropes by the halfway point.
There was a goal that took before that.
Back on that rope.
So as much as he wants to press the issue, Selby, he still has to be careful because Kambosos Jr. has power, has fast hands.
In the eighth round, Kambosos stunned Selby with a powerful right hand. Selby was briefly wounded, but he bounced back before the round was stopped a full minute early due to a timekeeping error.
Really had to ride one there and still had the last word. That's the best punch Kambosos has landed in this fight.
Kambosos was up to the task, answering fire with fire and looking as though he enjoyed trading inside.
If you draw your eye towards Selby and you see his work, and it gives you the impression that he's looking to count, to punch and to win the round.
Follow his jab. Follow that.
And what that jab is doing is as I said, it's occupying Kambosos, but it's also just going to set up a right hand. When Kambosos thinks the jab is coming, but it won't be. It'll be a right hand. Good hooks. Again, bend it around coming, and Kambosos picks it up.
Yeah, nice little left hook he got there, but Selby is keeping the pressure on here.
Don't wait. Touch that shoulder.
As long as Selby is taking those little steps, left and right, back and forth, it's very hard for Kambosos Jr. to land anything.
Right there, that's where you have.
Especially blocks, but a good punch. That was better. And a good jab. Disappointing he hasn't jabbed more in the fight, Kambosos.
Let it go, Lee. Back him up, let it go.
Kambosos trying to draw him in. Let's see if he can land one of those counters. There it goes. He did land it, but no effect on Selby. Inside 30 seconds now to go of this 11th round.
In the 12th and final round, Selby tried to push again.
Kambosos with a minute and a half to try and find something here.
Selby's also looking for his shot himself.
Yeah, Selby's, well, Kambosos, that was a bit of a silly one as we get down to the final minute. Or was it smart that he just bought himself a bit of time as Bob Williams had to have a word? Kambosos comes in with the big right hand. Selby finds the answer again. Kambosos lands with the left, misses that time.
The winner by split decision, the IBF eliminator, George
Kambosos has got it. Wow. Well.
And that only meant one thing. Teofimo Lopez was no easy opponent. His score was 16-0 with 12 stunning KOs.
Oh, big left hand. I don't think he'll get up from that.
He had recently beaten Vasyl Lomachenko, who was considered by many one of the best, if not the best, the lightweight division had to offer, making him the toughest and the most skilled opponent of Kambosos by far. The fight between the two bests was first set for the 5th of June, with the first press conference consisting of a lot of trash talking and revealing that this fight was not just business, it was personal.
You know what I mean? Whether he wants to stay defensive coach, I've been, you know what I mean? All that we could push to the side. Me and my father, dynamic duo. About 20 years in the game together. You know, and I'm 23. So me and him, we got everything. We don't need nobody else. We only bring others just because, you know what, at the end of the day, coach needs it too. He needs help. He needs help with my power. It's too strong. But at the end of the day, look, I'm only getting better. The Lomachenko fight helped me. It helped me a lot. Now I have more things that I could put into my arsenal, into my style that this guy's not even gonna see. And he's not even gonna know what hit him. And I'm gonna tell you that straight up. At you at all times.
You think it's just the right hand?
I'm telling you,
that's your downfall.
It's a whole bunch of things.
Downfall.
My guy, I could do it. I could break.
It didn't take long for Lopez to take off his shirt and make threats at Kambosos. The challenger, too, pushed forward, and the insults were flying thick and fast.
Make a white boy. Look at you.
Oh, hey, gentlemen, listen.
Come on, man.
I can't make shape. You guys can fight June 5th. June 5th, gentlemen.
Get it off.
Let's keep. No. Hey, come on. Come on, do it right. Do it June 5th. You can get it June 5th. June 5th. You don't get paid to fight now. You get paid to fight June 5th.
I'm gonna tell you something, my man. You are gonna be a fucking example of why I'm gonna put everybody on their ass. And you know what? I'm gonna put my foot up your neck, my dude.
I'm taking all your belts.
All right.
You ain't shit. Yo, you should be thanking me, my guy. You should be thanking me.
You should be thanking me.
You should be thanking me.
Jerry,
undisputed lightweight world champion. And that right there. Hold on.
Why couldn't have got this far for you, boy?
Hey, guys.
I don't even gonna hold him back.
Look, I know.
Hold him back.
We have questions from the media.
But I ain't gonna touch you.
We have questions. Can we have a seat, guys? The media from around the world wants to talk to you.
I ain't gonna touch you. What you gonna do, my man?
All right, June 5th. Hey, Teofimo, thank you. Let's sit down. The media has questions to ask. It's obvious you're both in impeccable shape, but you guys don't give.
Despite all the delays, Kambosos would be spotted at his local gym every single day, working and trying to be the best version of himself, because now he did not only want to get the titles, but to also hurt Lopez. Lopez and Kambosos were ready to enter the ring on the 27th of November. The press conference was as heated as expected. There was a lot of trash talk from both sides, making it clear that this was not business.
He's a businessman. He's a businessman. It's cool with me. What Mike Tyson once said, man, I'm a killer. These guys are businessmen. It's a difference. So the thing is, you gotta have that mentality. Why we have the greats. We out here to kill. We ain't here to beat business. Only business there is out here, but when we in that ring, there ain't no business there. So
just like you were here to kill Kim. Just like you were ready to kill Kim.
So I say it like this. Sit down, be humble. I'm gonna be like this. All right? Shut up. And look, man, I am who I am.
This is your champion.
And I'm the champion.
This is your champion.
I am the champion. I'm the people's champion. You're
gonna lose them all on
So at the end of the day, look, I stay focused on
all you did, bro.
I work my ass off.
Champ,
please. I'm just telling you straight up, bro. My eyes don't fucking lie. My eyes don't lie.
Trying to get away. Rip your head off. I'll rip your head off, boy. Oh, look at you, skinny looking thing. Yeah, in that 134. You're looking fragile. There's a mud belt. I can't wait. All mud belts. All of them mud belts. All mud belts. Everyone left ya. Your whole team left ya. Everyone left. You know what? Because you since these belts are cursed. These belts,
I'm responsible.
Yeah, these belts, these belts are your curse. These are your curse.
Previously, we saw Teofimo Lopez Sr. invade Kambosos' gym.
You saw that, right? You saw that, bro. You saw that, right?
The press conference was only a little glimpse of what was about to follow in the ring, and it for sure paid off. In the opening round, Kambosos kept light on his feet and regularly slid to his left as Lopez launched combinations. While moving into Lopez's strong right hand should have been risky, the Australian made no attempt to hide his work. Lopez's remarkable agility and hand speed are meaningless if Kambosos can predict Lopez's combinations with reasonable accuracy.
Lopez said, I'm going for the first round knockout. It's their 13-1 favorite tonight.
Kambosos has shown a willingness to fight fire with fire in the past, but his last two opponents, Selby and Mickey Bey, haven't been a fraction of the kind of punchers that Teofimo Lopez is.
In boxing, you're taught not to go looking for the knockout. Just let it unfold by itself. But Teofimo, over-aggressive with that overhand right. I think Kambosos caught on to the timing of it already.
With the left hook from Kambosos. Everyone predicting an early knockout for Lopez. Kambosos said, I think I'll clip him early. If he comes guns blazing, I will catch him.
And he's looking for it, that's for sure.
No, big right hand connected right on the chin from Teofimo. And again, Kambosos not going anywhere though.
Clean right hands, the chin of Kambosos. You're right, he took it pretty well.
Lopez's wind was taken out of his sails by a lightning knockdown in the first round, but he made no attempt to revert to the composed fighter he proved he could play against Lomachenko.
Into a fighter fight with his opponent.
What a right hand from George Kambosos, and the takeover went down.
That's what happens when you go looking for the knockout. Teofimo just got dropped.
Can you believe this? Lopez said I'll catch him, and he just caught him. He went down. Incredible stuff. Lopez says you.
By continually driving Lopez's weight into the back foot with the jab, Kambosos Jr. was able to keep Lopez's volume down throughout the course of the 12 rounds.
This crowd is stunned. Still feel like Teofimo Lopez hits a lot harder, don't you?
Absolutely, he's the bigger man, the stronger man, but Kambosos is eyes wide open looking for that right hand.
Oh, there's a left hand to Kambosos. Best punch landed perhaps for Lopez in this fight.
Kambosos does a good job of keeping that chin tucked in, so even when it looks like they're landing big, it's off the top of the head.
And right lands for Kambosos. Oh, nice right hand for Lopez, who wishes he had a few more.
Rather than slipping inside the jab, Lopez jerked backwards every time. allowing Kambosos to fake the jab into the left hook and score cleanly on the scorecards.
Lopez because
right hand, a game-changing right hand. Kambosos looks unsteady. And now Lopez teeing off, but Kambosos fires back.
That's the first sign of weakness I've seen from George Kambosos.
And I love the look right now in Teofimo Lopez's face. No.
The crowd buzzing, they sense something.
In the 10th round, there was a brief panic when Kambosos slowed and Lopez gained a second wind.
George Kambosos Jr. Teofimo Lopez, though, looks like the pressure fighter. And in that last round, the 9th round,
despite being crushed to the ground by a tremendous right hand, Kambosos showed great courage to make it to his corner. Of course, Lopez's showboating helped, as did his decision to squeeze the trigger as Kambosos recovered, depleting the gas tank in the process.
Kambosos standing right in front of him. He is a Spartan warrior through and through.
I tell you what, though, you're Lopez, don't just look for that one punch. You flurry, and Harvey Dock, the referee, is looking at him hard. You can score a knockout that way.
But the momentum shifted with that right hand by Teofimo.
And Sergio, this feels like a missed opportunity at this point for Teofimo Lopez. He had Kambosos hurt. If he just scored him through punches, I think that would have picked up a stop.
It's hard to go for that stoppage when Kambosos continues throwing that left hook. Every time Teofimo comes in, Kambosos comes with something hard, just like that.
Teofimo Lopez, he's never been challenged like this. Many thought it would be a walk in the park for Lopez. It has been anything but a hellacious 12-round battle. 10 seconds left.
George Kambosos just fought the fight of his life.
What a battle! As the takeover.
Kambosos had a split decision victory and was now the unified lightweight champion.
And Glenn Feldman scored this contest 115 to 112 for your winner by split decision. He's still undefeated. And the new IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, George Ferocious Kambosos!
One of the biggest upsets you will see!
Ryan Garcia was impressed by his fight and wanted him to be his return bout in 2022. But the fight that the world now wants to see is none other than the Kambosos versus Haney fight. Both fighters seem to be at their peak, and a debate has been born about who is the king of the lightweight division. A kid who had experienced bullying, had gone through many obstacles, but had a vision to become a boxing champion. A vision to be what people told him not to be. A vision to be the undisputed world champion. The story of George Kambosos Jr. is something we all need to take as a lesson, proving that anyone can become what they aspire to become if they believe in themselves and put in the work. This is Boxing Matrix. Thank you for watching.